Hello, I'm Dr. Theresa Oswald from Knowledge is Medicine. And because I talk a lot about how nutrition is medicine and how your kitchen can be your pharmacy, I just wanted to give you some ideas of what I may have for a typical menu for a day. So I'm going to show you a really quick breakfast smoothie that I use that emphasizes using cacao tea, coconut oil, and a protein powder, also in a banana. And then for lunch, I'm going to show you how to make scrambled tofu. And the thing about scrambled tofu is that we use turmeric in the recipe, and turmeric is an anti-inflammatory spice. So any way that you can use turmeric in your food choices that make things tasty, you're getting a lot of health benefits. And then lastly, for the evening, I like to keep it a little lighter. So I'm using, or I'm going to make a stir fry with many different colored vegetables, knowing that each of the different colors of vegetables has a different phytonutrient or plant-based nutrient. And then I'm going to pair that with some soba noodles and a little tahini. Tahini is a seed butter from sesame seeds. And ounce for ounce, seeds tend to have more nutrients than nuts because seeds are smaller and they contain all of the building blocks for the plant that they're a seed for. So I'm going to get started with this recipe. It's really simple. I'm using this protein powder because that's what I have. And then this is a tea made from the cocoa plant, cacao tea. And just earlier, I just put it right in my coffee maker, and it comes out looking like this. And I'm going to put that in my blender for my liquid. It has a very light a very light cocoa type flavor. You could also use coffee for this recipe. Then I'm going to put in this banana. Just for something that's more alive, and it also gives it some substance because everything else is kind of powder, liquid, or the fat, the healthy fat. Then pre-measured 1 scooper of the protein powder. So things that help you fill up in a meal tend to be proteins and fats. So the vegetables are what you really are wanting to get in your diet, but you don't want to be hungry an hour later. So the protein, either in the form of plant-based proteins like tofu, beans, nuts, can be a good way to fill you up. But in the morning, that may feel a little bit heavy, and so the protein powder is really great. The cacao looks like this. I just put that in the blender, in the coffee maker a little bit earlier, but I wanted to give you an idea what it looks like, and it smells really good. And then lastly, I'm just going to add in a tablespoon of coconut oil. They've done studies that show that coconut oil, just that amount per day, and this is a half of a tablespoon measuring, so I'm putting 2 of those in. A tablespoon of coconut oil per day really gives you a lot of the healthy fats, and it doesn't really affect your lipid levels. But more than that, you want to be careful with. So that's my morning smoothie. We'll go put that in the blender and blend it up. It is going to be a dark kind of coffee flavor or coffee color because of the cacao and the protein powder, which is a chocolate protein powder. So that gives you your healthy fats to keep you satisfied and less hungry, protein for energy throughout the day, a banana for something alive and to make it a little bit thicker and more appealing. No pun intended there with the banana peel joke. And then, like I said, I'll go on and show you some recipes and cooking demonstrations for the scrambled tofu with toast for lunch. We can also pair that with a little tahini butter on the toast for a little bit more protein, and then a nice stir fry for dinner. So I hope you like this video. If you have any comments about if you've tried cacao tea or if you're using coconut oil regularly, please write something in the comments. And if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel. So I hope you have a really great day. I hope these recipes are as tasty as they are to me, and they are very easy. So I'm Dr. Theresa Oswald from Knowledge is Medicine.